You understand? And here's what they're not going to tell you. The Bible didn't enslave black people. Christianity enslaved black people. The people you've been learning the Bible from, they've been lying to you. Dynamite. You understand? Now we got Isaiah 66 and 16. Please read what you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Hold on, brother. Y'all heard what this brother read in the Bible? See, you serve a God in that church that's about all love. That's not the God of the Bible. The God of the Bible is a man of war. You understand? You can't serve God and be all love, because God is not all love. You understand? The Bible says, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. The Lord is the creator of all. The God you serve in that Christian church, that's the God of white supremacy. And that's exactly why Donald Trump posted a picture of him being Jesus. You shouldn't be mad at that. You should not be mad at Donald Trump posting a picture of him as Jesus. You know why? Hand me that cigar, please. Don't worry, we got the Donald Trump picture on the way, so I can violate that when it get here. I gotta use this in the meantime. This is Donald Trump. You understand? This is Donald Trump. The brother Larry, it's true. This is Donald Trump. This is Jeffrey Epstein. This is Benjamin Netanyahu. This is George Washington. This is Andrew Jackson, JFK. You understand? Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Winston Churchill, whoever your white hero is. You understand? This John Wick. You understand? This Rambo. You understand? This is the image of the beast. And Donald Trump is the beast. The white man is the beast. You read in the Bible, it talks about this image having power because there is a people that give it power. Who gives this image power? The people that go and kill and say you have to your nation has to have democracy. You understand? How you gonna take somebody else's nation and their leader and force your way of life on them? You are a goddamn criminal. What you say? What's wrong with you? Jesus is what? No, you don't know Jesus, white boy. You don't know Jesus. That DoorDash driver, that's him too. That's why he mad. That's why he mad. He seen himself when I held this up. He seen himself in this image. You understand? White people honor this image because they have been able to get power over you through this image. And they know the moment this image cannot stand, their power over you falls right with it. They know that. Their power over you is directly intertwined with us worshiping this. The moment blacks and Hispanics turn away from this, white people cannot be over us. And the Lord said that. This is the devil. You understand? This is not Jesus. You understand? And Donald Trump making himself Jesus is no different than this white boy, Caesar Borgia, making himself Jesus. This is how I feel about this. It's garbage. It's garbage, man. You should step on, turn it over so you can step on it. Let me get a good white man to step on this image. Mr. White Man, step on that. Step on it. No, step on his face. Yeah, step on his face. Why you can't step on his face? Why not? It's ours. It's our property. It's okay. No, look, I'm going to show you. Step on it. It's okay. Look, he going to step on it. It's okay. You can't do it, can you? Why can't you do it? You know why? Because he looked down and seen himself. That's why. He looked down. That might as well be a mirror to white people. A white man looked down. He see himself in that image. He said, I can't step on me. That image is me. That image is why I have all this wealth and power and deliciousness in America over you niggas. White people can't step on it. Here's the scary part. You ask a black Christian or a Hispanic Christian to step on it, and they can't do it either. I can understand a white person not stepping on a white image. How the hell you black or Hispanic and you can't step on this? Let me get a free black man or Hispanic man or woman to step on this. If you free, come step on this image. Come on, brother. Come on, you free, step on it. Step on his face. Give him a hand, man. Give him a hand. Black people can't do it. Black people that go to church, they are underneath the programming and the stronghold of Christianity. And Christianity is white supremacy. And let me help you. If you black or Hispanic and you can't step on that, you wouldn't step on Donald Trump either. In spirit, you wouldn't step on an image of Donald Trump because it's the same God, the same power, the same blasphemy against God. Read what you got. How does the Lord plead?
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Read it again from the top, please.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
By fire and by the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. Go back to Joel 3:1. We done with that. I had to get that to show you how the Lord pleads. Because some of you in your Christian mind, you think the Lord is going to beg the white man to stop murdering his kids. You think the Lord is going to ask the Arabs and the Africans and the Asians to stop oppressing God's people. The Lord ain't asking you a goddamn thing. He's not begging you to do anything. This is how the Lord pleads. He pleads with fire and a sword. That's how the Lord reasons with you. And the Lord said he's going to do what? Go to Joel chapter 3, verse 2. You understand? This Bible is the answer. It's the freedom that you've been looking for. Read that.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Joel. That's Amos. Let's get Joel. Let's don't sweat. Joel chapter 3, verse 2. You understand? And here's what they're not going to tell you. The Bible didn't enslave black people. Christianity enslaved black people. You didn't know that, did you? The Bible and Christianity do not agree. That's the God of Christianity. The Bible says that God is black. Jesus is black. The angels are black. The Jews are black. The Bible and Christianity are enemies. They're enemies. They are on two separate sides of the spectrum. And you've been deceived into believing that we were enslaved through the Bible. No, we were not. White slave masters didn't like black slaves to read the Bible. It was illegal for black slaves to read the Bible. You know why? Because the slave master knew if these black people read their book, which is our book, they would know them being underneath us is wrong and they would revolt. Right. So guess what they did? They didn't give us the Bible, they gave us religion. They gave us Christianity. They gave us a song and a dance. And now, a white man ain't got to force you to celebrate white Jesus and worship him. You do it every Sunday willingly. Right. Read what you got.
There's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
The Lord is going to bring all the nations to the Middle East to do what?
And will plead with them there for my people.
And the Lord will plead with the white man and his military. Plead with the Chinese man and his military. Plead with the Russians and their military, and the Iranians and the Israelis. You understand? See, you think black people and Hispanics that we should pick a side when the world goes to war. We have no loyalty to anybody else. And we don't owe anybody else a goddamn thing. That's right. You have taken so much from us already. You have gotten so much off of our backs already. We don't owe you no loyalty. We don't owe you any love. And guess what? God doesn't want us to pick a side. You understand? You know what you got to do, black people and Hispanics? Come together with our own people. That's what God requires. Because the Lord is going to bring every nation into the Middle East to plead with them with fire and the sword. Keep reading.
And for my heritage, Israel, whom they scattered among the nations and parted my land.
I'm going to leave you with this and get it back to my yacht. When you see the world go into war, and you see Palestinian babies get killed, and Israeli soldiers get killed, and all types of soldiers from all nations lose their life in war, blacks and Hispanics, just know it is God doing it for you. It is God doing it to save you. You know why? Because it has to happen. There has to be war in the Middle East, or else all those nations would kill you. All those nations would enslave you. They would oppress you. So God has to bring all the nations to the Middle East and have them fight each other for your sake, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. Don't feel bad when you see war and death and destruction coming to this place. You understand? Don't feel bad. The water also to come here, y'all. Don't feel bad. The Lord is doing it for you. You understand? I feel sorry for all the Palestinian children, but guess what? I don't have any tears for them because all my tears are dried out for the Hispanic children in detention centers. Right. All my tears are dried out for the black children that are being molested, that are scattered in the foster care system. The Hispanic children raised by people who hate them because the white man destroyed their families. Yeah, see, all my tears go to my own people. The Palestinian children have Palestinian parents to cry for them. Who's going to cry for God's children? We will. The prophets of God. Read what you got.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If any man can understand this, understand. Listen close.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. I know white people, you hate when black people bring up slavery. Oh, I know, you think we should get over it, huh? White people want black people to forget about slavery and to get over it, but you never tell the Jewish man to get over the Holocaust, do you? Right. I've never heard a white person say, any brave white person would tell a Jewish man to get over the Holocaust? You won't do it. You know why? Yeah, it was a long time ago. What was that? What 60, 70, 80 years ago? I wasn't here. I never put a Jewish man in the oven. Why I gotta hear about it? I never put them in a gas chamber. Why I gotta hear about it? But you know why you don't tell a Jewish man to get over the Holocaust? Because you respect the Jewish man. Right. You respect him and his suffering. You tell us to get over what happened to us because you don't respect us. Right. You don't view us as human, and you don't view us as deserving of humanity and compassion. Right. And guess what? We don't need your permission to get over anything. We're going to talk about slavery. We're going to always remember it, just like the Jewish man talks about what happened to him. Just like every nation remembers what happens to them. Right. And the Bible says, he that leadeth into captivity
shall go into captivity.
You white people, you got a day coming. You understand? You Africans too. You Africans, you got a day coming. The Arabs, the East Indians, the Chinese, right. You understand? You Iranians. Every nation benefited from the transatlantic slave trade. Right. That oil that Donald Trump is killing Iranians over, how did the Iranians establish their oil business? Anybody know? The British sent surveyors to go and find oil in Iran. And how did the British get the money to go and survey? The transatlantic slave trade. Right. Every nation, if you dig deep enough, had their hand in our suffering, right. Had their hand in our blood. None of you are guiltless, and you're all going to pay according to the Bible. Right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Christ is going to come back and kill you white people for what you've done to his people. That's in the Bible. That sounds crazy, don't it? It's in the book. Hold it up, Isaiah. We didn't write this book. You understand? I wish I would have wrote something as great as this. I could have never thought of something so poetic and beautiful as this. We didn't write this. And real. God said this before we got here. You lead the people into slavery, you are going to go into slavery. You know why? You killed the sword, you must be killed with the sword. Anybody know why? It's one word. Yes. What's that one word? White people, you love it. You claim to believe in it. Nobody know the answer? Justice. That's what justice looks like. And you white people, I know you believe in justice, right? You believe in justice when it comes to you getting justice. But apparently when we read what justice is according to God, you disagree with that, don't you?
Fight the good fight.
What's the good fight?
Fight the good fight.
What is the good fight?
Powerful.
Who's the powerful? Yeah, come back. You can't just say good stuff and walk away. Come on. That's a good thing you said, but now let's finish it. Tell the truth. Who's the powerful?
You're right.
No, who's the powerful?
You're right.
No, say it. Say it.
So, hey, who are we fighting against? Who is the good fight against?
Who are we fighting against? I know Trump fighting Iran right now.
Right.
Mr. White Man with the baseball hat. Don't walk away, man. Come on. You said fight the good fight. Who are we fighting against?
That's right.
Are we fighting against the immigrants? Are we fighting against the people in power?
Right.
Who are we fighting against? You see, white people like to patronize you.
That's right.
They like to patronize you. That talk about fight the good fight is patting you on your head, say good nigga.
Yeah.
Good nigga, go ahead and do your little cosplay and whatever else.
Right.
Let me tell you something, white man. You looking at your future slave masters.
That's right.
All you white people, you looking at your future slave masters, man. You done enslaved us for hundreds of years and built your empire on our backs. Our blood, sweat, and tears.
That's right.
You sent Artemis II to the dark side of the moon. But you won't send them any funds or any relief for our people who need it.
Right.
You're sending billions of dollars over to Israel, and they're not the real Jew.
Right.
The Jewish man is a goddamn imposter.
That's right.
He's a liar. God said the real Jews are black people.
That's right.
So all them billions of dollars that going over there to Bibi, Benjamin Netanyahu, he's a long-nosed, blue-eyed devil who is lying about the integrity. Come on back up, please, brother. You ain't done. He's a long-nosed, blue-eyed devil. All you small hats.
Right.
You're a bunch of devil liars.
That's right.
Who are you're not the real Jew.
Right.
The real Jews are black people. The real Jews don't suck baby penises after
That's
a
right.
circumcision.
That's right.
That's your Jewish moil.
Right.
You filthy small hat. I wonder why they wear their hat so small. Could it be because they got a small head? We got big heads over here.
That's right.
Big head niggas. Big head, big neck niggas.
That's right.
That's who you got over here, man. I just want to tell you all today, DC, have a good afternoon. And the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one